Hey guys, so it's time for LG G4 to go up against the Sony Xperia Z5. Probably going to keep calling it the Golden Nugget because it is such a very nice trinket here. I do enjoy the LG G4 as well, one of my favourite of 2015. But how does it compare in regards to the speed and camera? We can certainly find out here. So very nice and fast boot up here on the LG with all of its weird noises, and a little bit slower here on the Z5, but we are all up to date in terms of the Android. So you can see, and also the Android version on both of them. In fact, I think LG hasn't got around to putting on Android 5.1.1, still like on Android 5.1, which is weird because they were quite quick to get it updated to Android 5.1, but nevertheless, we can see here if we can see any differences. Just going to close everything down and start up some apps. So this is a Snapdragon 810 in the Sony versus Snapdragon 808 in the LG. That was about the same. G4 then. G4 again. Same. Same. G4 again. Phone. G4 again. Wow. So no response there on the G4. Let's try that again. So that was about the same. Not a huge difference on that one. What about music? So about the same with that. Play Store. Z5 came back then. That was good. And I think we do have, what do we have? Some games here. Boom Beach. I'm just going to start that up again because I think I didn't click through the nag screens with the Z5, so just to make it fair, we're just going to do that one again. Go. So the Z5 don't want to play ball here. He doesn't like Boom Beach, I don't think. I think he just doesn't enjoy the game. He doesn't want to play it. So We can just try this one more time. Oh, Sony. Why don't you want to load the game? Okay, never mind. We can try a different game. It just doesn't want to play it. You know, it's had enough. I've been working too hard. So it does want to play GTA, and we can just start a new one. Whoa! Now the now the G4 doesn't want to play. This is like a miserable speed test. Come on. Why don't they want to play ball? Right, let's just try them again. I want to play GTA. It does look like the G4 is going into it quicker though, if you observe the speed. Right, let's go from the start. Boom.
Shit. Didn't think they'd ever let him out. He kept his head. I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and made trouble.
To me, the G4 was just ahead there, so you know I'm going to give that to the G4. I think, bottom line, but very strange the gaming issues on both of them there. Just check out some quick web browsing here. So the Z5 loaded this a bit quicker, but going into the link was quicker on the G4. GSM, Z5 again. Very nice performance here from the Z5 for the web browsing, and again, but the link loaded a bit quicker there on the G4. We do also have GameSpot. In fact, what about Engadget? Engadget's a good one. Again, Z5 here. So I think I'm gonna have to give this to the Z5. Whoa, didn't hit that then. Although going into the link seems to be faster on the G4. So quite mixed really, but the Z5 seem to dominate most of it. Also the multitasking, we want to see how they compare here. So both coming with 3 gigs of RAM. You can see at the moment it's like neck and neck. Maybe the Z5, that's a slight bit quicker. I do notice the Z5 coming up with it, you know, a little bit quicker there if you ask me. But then again, the G4 is very good here. You can see. And very little difference between them. But I'm still leaning towards the Z5 if you ask me. It seems to do it quicker, whereas it's a bit more relaxed on the G4. What about the games? Z5. Whoa, it's loading it now, finally, 10 years later. So give that to the Z5 and the other one.
Shit, in my face. Shit. Go get some sleep.
So quite similar with the GTA, but I think for that little edge of speed, I'm going to give it to the Z5 for the multitasking, which is pretty nice. And therefore, in the speed test, we can see the app opening is in the G4's game court there. Very nice performance, but the browsing and multitasking clearly that bit better on the Z5, probably because of the better processor when it comes to the raw speed. Very debatable whether it's better or not though, you know, it is down to optimization as well. I did do a camera test as well between these two, like out and about here, and I gotta say the G4, I was gonna say G5 then. The G4 is a fantastic Android camera here, and the Z has its work cut out for it if it's to match the quality here. I did find the G4 was fantastic compared to the Xperia Z3 Plus. I'd say it's a bit more closer this time, you know, between them. I do notice a lot of bokeh when it comes to the LG G4's pictures. I do think the HDR is a bit more effective though on the Z5. You can see the trees, for example, when you can't on the G4, but in general the day-to-day shots are very comparable. Maybe the details are resolved a little bit better in the background though at the moment with the G4, if you ask me. But obviously it's up to you to decide. I'm very happy with the macro performance on both of them. You can also have a look as well at the video, so you can see the comparison here. So as you can see there, you know, very nice 4K on both of them, although I do notice a bit more jello, kind of wobbly stabilization on the G4 versus the excellent Z5. But you know, these things are very early when it comes to Z5, so do take these things with a grain of salt. Yeah, I think that about covers it between these two. You know, at the end of the day, I think the Z5 is the more premium feeling device nevertheless out of these two. However, I've got my eye on LG's new flagship as well, the V10, which has a dual kind of display. It looks very nice and premium as well. I do think LG needs to step up its game when it comes to the build quality, which is unrivaled when it comes to the Z5. So yeah, just a quick video here. Hope you found it helpful, and if you got any other ideas, you know, just send them through and I'll definitely see what I can do. But yeah, just a quick little video here, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.